Hi, I'm Mikkel Becker and I'm here with Dolce. Now Dolce's guardian wants to teach her how to walk on leash. So why would you want a cat to walk on leash? Because it's a great way to take your cat outside with you. Now you can think of stimulation for the cat, lots of interaction with you, time to exercise outside, and it's much safer than letting your cat go outside on their own. That way you're with your cat and you get that fun time together. But how in the world do you take a cat and take them out on a leash on a walk with you like a dog? If you start in kittenhood, that's the ideal time because you can teach a kitten that harnesses and leashes, that's just a normal part of life. But Dolce was an adult when we started teaching her this, and it's because she's so calm and relaxed, and she's just such an easygoing cat that this was not a far stretch to teach her to walk on leash. However, if you have one of those scaredy cats that kind of hides under the bed and is really afraid of people or dogs, walking out on leash may not be the best idea. So it all really depends on the cat. Now what you want to do is you want to place the harness on her body when she's nice and relaxed, and don't even buckle it to start. So you just place it over her, give her a reward. She loves tuna, so that was a great reward for her. You also want to do the buckling separate from putting on the harness. So what you may want to do is have the harness off of the cat and then just do the buckling so that they get used to the noise. For cats, any little noise can be a pretty big deal. So you want it to be something that the cat actually starts to enjoy because it's always paired with a reward. And you only want to put on the harness for limited amounts of time. So once your cat is comfortable with the putting on over the harness and then also the buckling, you can combine those. Keep it on for a limited amount of time, take it off. That way it's always a positive experience for your feline. The other thing you want to be sure of is your harness fit nice and snug. Some cats, if they get frightened, will actually back out of the harness. So you want to make sure that it's nice and snug, but not too tight. So as a general rule of thumb, what I try and do is if you can fit one finger underneath, that's about the right fit on your cat. Once your cat is really comfortable wearing the harness, it's time to put the leash on. Now, if you just clip on the leash and let it go, some cats may be okay with that, but other cats may freak out. The other thing to do is to hold the leash rather than letting it drag. So what you want to do is just kind of walk with your cat. So when they're first getting used to it with the leash on, just walk around with them, play with them, make it so it's just something fun and they aren't so concerned about what's going on behind them. Once it's on, you can actually train your cat to follow you on leash. Yes, you can train a cat to heel. I've seen pot-bellied pigs heel, chickens heel, all kinds of animals. One of the best ways to actually train them to heel is to use a target stick, or you can even use a wooden spoon. What you want to do is put a little bit of food on the end of the target so the cat goes, there's some really tasty reward on the end of that. So they're going to be very curious and want to follow, and that's the perfect time. So whenever they're in line with your leg when you're walking, you want to go ahead and reward them there. So you may give them a couple licks of that tuna on the end of the spoon, the canned cat food, whatever reward it is that they really like. You also want to mark the behavior of them walking by your side. So you can use a clicker, or for a lot of cats you can just say good. So whenever they're walking by you, good. So that way they understand at what point it is that they're actually being rewarded for. You want to practice the heel inside to start. Now this is a really good idea because if you put the leash on your cat and then have everything ready, stick them right outside, it could be overwhelming, especially if you're in a city and there's lots going on. So start off in a really comfortable area where your cat is nice and relaxed, such as your living room or bedroom. If you don't want to teach your cat how to heel, you can let them actually lead you on leash. Start off in the home as they're comfortable, and then you can venture outside as they get more relaxed. Just be aware that you may, out on walks, need to pick up your cat when it's time to return home. So make sure your cat is nice and relaxed with being picked up. Now, how long does it actually take to teach your cat to walk on leash? It may take somewhere from 2 days to a month, sometimes 2 months. It all depends upon the cat. Now, if you teach your cat to heel, you will be the envy of every single cat guardian on the block. And you'll also make all the other dogs that pull on leash look really bad when you have a cat that heels right next to your side. Right, Dolce? Now remember, every cat learns at his or her own pace. And yes, cats can learn. If you want more information on how to train your cat, your bird, whatever, go to vetstreet.com.